So, good morning everyone. I am Lila Sabal R. Alvero, and I will be your demo teacher for today. And our topic is the proper sequence of F&B service or the food and beverage service. So, before we start, let's start with our prayer first. And now we're done with our prayer. Let's proceed with our attendance. So, instead of saying present, you'll say your favorite animal. Like, when I call your surname, you'll say like cat or dog. Okay? Alburo, Ardiñoso, Balmaceda, Atto, Kabate. Okay, now we're done with our attendance. And as we all know, you are all here. And now let's proceed with our motivation. With the title of Shot Me Honey, we'll randomly pick a name in a box. Then the student who I pick will shot using a pick gun in a box. And kung ano yung mababaril niyang tanong is yun yung kanyang sasagutin. Okay, now let's proceed with our motivation. Okay, Chacho. Okay, thank you. Great job. And now let's proceed with our classroom rules. So our classroom rules are: listen attentively, raise your hand before speaking or before you answer, and respect each other. Are we all clear? Okay, thank you. And let's have a review first. Ano ang mga natatandaan nyo from our last topic? Okay, Kaya? Okay, thank you. And any other hand? Okay, thank you. Okay, now let's proceed with our oral recitation. So, ano ba ang naiisip nyong word or give me a word that comes into your mind when you hear the word or when you hear the F&B service? Okay? Oh, thank you. And any other hand? Thank you. And let's proceed with our learning outcomes. Understand the proper sequence of F&B service. Make an essay about the importance of proper sequence of F&B service. Value the importance of proper sequence of F&B service. Are we all clear with our learning objectives? Okay, thank you. And now let's proceed with our activities before we proceed to our proper discussion. So, i-group ko kayo sa tatlo and pipili kayo ng representative from your group, bubunot ng topic sa ating box. Bibigyan ko kayo ng bond paper at susulat nyo sa bond paper ang inyong mga word or idea, opinions about the word na napili nyo o nabunot nyo. Naiintindihan ba? Okay, thank you. The representative, come here. Okay. And our rubrics are the organization, persuasiveness, and the teamwork. Are we all clear with our rubrics? Okay, thank you. And now let's proceed with our group 1. Good job. Okay, thank you. Next group. Okay. And last group. Oh, thank you. And now, we're done with our activity. And after the activity, may idea na ba kayo tungkol sa ating topic for today? Okay, thank you. So, may idea na kayo sa ating topic sa araw na to. And sana is may maintindihan kayo. And now, let's proceed. Let's proceed with our discussion. So, let's now proceed our proper discussion. So, ang mga check natin, these are the following that we should check in the F&B service or the mga establishment ng F&B service, like the condition of tables and chairs, sanitary items, clean and sanitized table appointments, flower arrangements, filling condiments, condition of menu card, knowledge for the menu of the day. So, sa tingin nyo, bakit mahalaga na alam ng isang waiter or ng mga staffs ang nilalaman ng menu kada araw. Okay? Okay, thank you. And now let's proceed. The first step is the welcoming the guests. So, paano nga ba dapat wini-welcome ang ating mga guests sa isang establishment? Sa tingin mo? Okay. So, we should welcome a guest with a smile and a warm and welcoming appearance. Just like, good morning, ma'am and sir. Welcome to blah blah. And you, of course, itatanong mo sila, ang guest na i-welcome mo kung meron ba silang reservation. Like, ganito ba? Good morning, ma'am or sir. Welcome to Siller Restaurant. Do you have any reservation? Like, gano'n. And pag tinanong, at sinagot niya pala is wala siyang reservation, is tatanong mo siya kung pwede ka mag-suggest ng table. And kung pumayag siya na mag-suggest ka ng table, tatanong mo kung ilan sila or table for how many. And you also ask if non-smoking or smoking place. Is that clear? Okay. And if we're done with welcoming the guests, and the next step is seating the guests. So, pag papaupuin na natin ang guests or ang ating customers sa ating establishment, is dapat ikaw magpupul ng bangko niya or ng chair niya for her or for him to sit. Are we all clear? Understand? Okay. And when you already seated the guest, and you'll ask the guest if you can unfold the napkin, and nagbigyan na siya ng approval, and pwede mo nang i-unfold ang kanyang napkin and ilagay sa kanyang lap. Naiintindihan ba? Okay. And pag nakaupo na ang ating guest, tatanong mo siya kung gusto niya ng water, of course, if he or she wants a glass of water. And after the glass of water, you'll bring the menu card. But, always remember na pag magpe-present ka ng menu card is dapat nakabukas mo na siyang ibibigay. Pero hindi yung sobrang bukas. Like, halimbawa is, nakaganon lang siya. Nakapa-open pa lang. Bago pa lang siya i-open. Yung guest na talaga ang pinakang mag-open ang sobra dun sa ating menu card. But, dapat nakaparang kapit mo na siya sa ilalim. So, para mabilis na lang i-open ng ating guest ang ating menu card. And, pag mag-present ka ng menu card or kukunin mo na yung order nung ating guest is dapat tinatanong mo rin siya or magsasuggest ka ng mga upselling foods or like upselling foods nga kung ano yung mga bestseller nyo, yung ganun. And after mo mag-take ng order ng guest, magtatanong ka rin sa kanya if gusto niya ng bread, a slice of bread, just like an appetizer to present the guest. And yan na, mag-order na tayo o mag-take ka na ng order from our guest. So, pag magka-order ka na o itatake mo na yung order ng guest, tatanong ka muna syempre. Pagkalapit mo sa guest, tatanong mo na, good morning ma'am, excuse me, may I take your order? Magtatanong ka ng ganun. And tulad ng sabi ko kanina is mag-a-upselling ka. Pag nasabi niya na ng guest yung gusto niya, magsasuggest ka, para magsasabi ka, or today's menu or like, yung specialty niyo for that day is parang i-upsell mo. Para bang sa upselling, nandun yung, ma'am, would you like to try our blank? Or would you like to try our blank? Ano? Para magkameron din ng idea yung ating guest sa ating mga foods for today. Kaya tulad ng sabi ko kanina na mahalaga na alam ng waiter or ng ating mga staffs kung ano yung mga menu natin for today. Ganun. Kaya mahalaga kasi nga parang pwede tayo mag-upsell sa ating mga guests or customers sa ating establishment niya. And pag pumayag siya, pwede na natin tatanong natin kung o-orderin niya ba yun. And after mo always remember, take down the notes of the guest. But we also have different types of taking orders from the guest. Like, yun nga, pinakang normal is pagsusulat using the pencil and paper. And the next one is digital. As we all know, we're in the 21st century and meron na talaga tayong iba't ibang technology. And pwede na rin natin gamitin yun na taking order. And the last one is yung memory lang. Yung minimemorya mo lang yung order or wala kang ginagamit akong kundi lang yung pang iyong memorya. Pero yung ganong way of taking order from the guest is not really good kasi baka may pagbabago or may any other request from the guest, and pwedeng maging ibang approach nun sa ating guest pag nakita nilang parang wala kang pake o parang hindi mo sinusulat, parang hindi ka nagte-take notes kung ano yung ino-order niya. So, parang yun yung list na pinakang dapat gamitin when taking order from the guest. And now, let's proceed is after mo take down yung notes, dapat ikaw ay kukunin mo na yung menu card. But before you get the menu card, ask mo muna yung guest mo kung ma'am or sir, may I take the menu card? Always excuse, always say excuse. Pag lalapit o tatanungin mo na yung guest. Naiintindihan ba? Okay. Mabuti. So, sa tingin nyo, ano lang kasunod na step natin? Okay, thank you. And our next step is the wine serving. Ang wine serving is yung pag-present ko ng menu ng ating mga beverages nga. And ganun ulit, naka-open, slightly open yung menu card before you gave it to the guest. Naintindihan ba? Okay. And ganun ulit, magsasuggest ka, mag-upselling ka ng ating mga beverages. And ganun ulit, i-repeat mo ulit yung order ng ating guest. Halimbawa, nag-order na siya. Okay, ma'am, may I repeat your order? Okay, sir, may I repeat your order? You ordered a blah, blah, blah. Or ganun. Uulitin mo palagi para sure na tama ang iyong mga nilalagay sa mga order ng ating guest. Naiintindihan ba? Okay, thank you. And now, after we're done with taking the order, and excuse ka ulit, palaging excuse pag lalapit, excuse pag aalis. Ganon. And syempre, pagkatapos ng order, sasabihin mo rin kung sa tingin mo, ano yung estimated minutes na bago maibigay o ma-deliver yung kanyang foods or kanyang mga orders. Intindihan ba? Okay, now let's proceed with our next topic. And the next step is the serving the food. So, serving the food is pag magsaserve ka is dapat nasa right side ka ng guest natin. Hindi pwedeng left, and hindi ka dadaan sa tapat ng guest pag magsaserve ka ng food. Dapat sa likod ka ng guest. Kung iikot ka, okay lang yun, iikot ka. Kasi hindi ka pwedeng dumaan sa harap ng guest. Lagi kang dadaan sa likod ng guest. Naiintindihan ka? Okay. So, ang serving the food niya is dapat nasa right side ka. And parang ipapaliwanag ko pa rin yung order niya. Excuse me, ma'am, this is your appetizer, the grilled sisig, or excuse me, ma'am, this is your main course. Gano'n. Parang iaanong pa rin siya. Parang pag-approach mo is parang mag-i-excuse ka pa rin. And ipapaliwanag mo kung anong ibinibigay mo. After this, serving the food is, of course, on the left side naman tayo. Ito, clearing the table is sa left side ka ng guest. Ito yung, i-clear mo yung table kasi magpe-present ka na ng beverages. Pero, wait for the command of the guest kung pwede na ba talagang i-clear yung kanyang mga gamit or mga plate sa ating table. Kasi nga, it's time for the serving the wine. After the clearing table, it's the presenting the wine. And sa left side yung paglilinis. Palaging ang paglilinis ng table ng guest is left side. Okay? Hindi siya pwedeng right side. Ang ating mga step by step is, sabi ko naman kung saan nga kaliwa o kanan. And yun na nga, excuse me ma'am, may I clear the table for you? And nagbigay na siya ng approval. I-clear mo na ang kanyang table. Okay? And excuse ka ulit pag alis mo. Then, doon na tayo sa presenting the wine. Presenting the wine is slightly complicated actually. But, makakasanayan naman to kasi yun, dahil trabaho mo yun, profession mo yun. And yun, ganun ulit. Excuse ka ulit. Excuse me ma'am, I present to you your order. Idonia Elena Merlot red wine with a very good vintage, year of 2001, years with an alcohol content of 8% alcohol per volume. It has a berry or good fragrance of berry, and it has a 500 ml. Ganon. Ipapaliwanag mo yung in-order niyang beverage, kung red wine ba o white wine. Kahit alam niya man na yun, pero at least, ipapaliwanag mo pa rin yun before presenting or before mag-pour ng kanyang beverage sa sa kanyang glass. And before you open it, you should ask first. Tulad ng sabi ko lagi kanina, you should always have the permission of approval from your guest. Sasabihin mo or itatanong mo na, excuse me ma'am, should I open it for you? Excuse me sir, should I open it for you? Ano, palagi ka maghihintay ng approval ng iyong guest. And pag pumayag na siya na i-open mo, is yun, open mo na using a cork opener. And after yun, yung cork is, pag may cork, ang kanyang in-order na beverage is, merong small plate din, and doon mo ilalagay yung cork. Hindi mo ibibigay sa kanya mismo. Bibigay mo siya, ipapatong mo lang doon sa small plate yung kanyang cork. Like, after mo ipatong yung cork, sasabihin mo ay, sir or ma'am, this is your confirmation. And how would you like to try? How would you like to try the wine, sir or ma'am? And yun, pagkasalin mo, ang pagsalin is nakaganon siya. Hindi pwedeng gaganon mo lang siya, basta tapon mo. Kaya dahan, and may napkin ka sa iyong kamay. Okay? And after mo magsalin is, yun na nga, sabi mo, how would you like to try the wine, ma'am? Is pag sabi niya na kaya niya na, is yun, ibigay mo na lang, ipatong mo sa kanyang table, and let her or let him taste the wine or the beverage she or he ordered. And now let's proceed with the crumbling the table. Ang crumbling the table is also just cleaning the table just slightly. Hindi siya yung talagang linis na ganun, okay? And last part is the presenting the bill. So, the presenting the bill is always wait for the signal of the customer or your guest. Tulad nga ng sabi ko kanina, always wait for the order or approval of your guest or your customer. So, halimbawa is nagtaas na ng kamay ang guest, ganun. And of course, lalapit ka and tatanong mo, excuse me sir, tulad sabi ko, laging use the word excuse. And like ganito ulit, excuse me sir, excuse me ma'am, how would you like to pay your bill? Itatanong mo of course kung paano siya magbabayad o kung ano yung gagamitin niya pagbabayad. Would it be cash or credit card? Then give the bill. But after you give the bill, step backward, one step backward when you give the bill to your guest. And sabi mo, here is your bill. Tapos yun, ano na niya kung cash nga ba or credit card, bibigyan niya yun sa'yo. Then, kung na-receive mo yung credit card or sasabihin mo, I received your credit card, or pag cash is, I received a 1,000 worth of cash. Pag cash ang binayad niya, sasabihin mo yung amount. And ayun, pag may suklian, I received the 1,000 amount of cash and I'll be right back to get your change. Naiintindihan ba? Okay. And now let's proceed again. And pagbalik mo ulit, excuse ulit. Kasi nga tulad na sabi ko, always excuse yourself from the guest. Okay. Palaging tatandaan, kailangan nating mag-excuse, waiting for the approval or for the order of your guest or customer. Naintindihan ba? Okay, thank you. And pagbalik mo, ganun ulit, excuse me, sir, sir or ma'am, this is your change. And sabihin mo na rin yung change para alam niya na rin kung magkano yung change niya. Excuse me ma'am, this is 103 change. Ganun ba? Sasabihin mo rin sa kanya, okay? And of course, tatayo yung guest, assist her, assist him. Always assist your guest. Pagpasok o paglabas ng ating establishment. To like, pagtatayo ng guest and pag-assist mo sa kanya palabas. Thank you sir, thank you ma'am. Hope you enjoy your staying with us. We look forward with your next visit. Naintindihan ba? Okay, now, we're done with our proper discussion. May naiintindihan ba? May naiintindihan ba kayo sa ating discussion? Okay. Now, let's proceed. So, for the activity for today, or the reflection is, make an essay 200 words about the importance of the proper sequence of F&B service. Okay? Kahit sa 1/2 crosswise na lang. I'll give you 10 minutes for your writing essay. Pass your paper if you're done. And now we're done with our reflection. Let's now have evaluating learning, which is the oral reflection. So, Miss Rhea, what is the importance of proper sequence of F&B service or the proper sequencing of the food and beverage service? Okay, thank you. Great job. And okay, Miss, what did you learn or what have you learned in our discussion? Okay, thank you. Any other hand? Okay, anong natutunan mo sa ating discussion ngayon? Okay, thank you. So, any other hand? Okay, Kent. What do you think is the importance of proper sequencing of F&B service? Okay, thank you. And for our assignment, we have an assignment and let's pass it the next meeting, okay? For our assignment, if you were given a chance to have an F&B establishment, how would you like it to be look or the environment of your establishment? Okay. And we're done with our discussion and for our today's discussion. So, may tanong ba? May katanungan ba kayo? Wala? Okay. And now, we're done. We're really done. So, thank you. I hope you guys learned something from me. And thank you.